From his Beatitude Abu Nur Basilius Joseph Bava's visit to Lambeth Palace to the inauguration of Family Conference 2026, it has been an incredible week for the Malankara Syrian Orthodox Church. I'm your host Andrea, and welcome back to MSOC Media Weekly Roundup. Dreams shattered across the nation after England's 2-1 defeat against Argentina in the World Cup semi-final. In a clip from the Studio Yudho podcast, our very own Gatholikos Bava revealed that he will be supporting Argentina this World Cup. Needless to say, this aged very well. Whether Bava has really good football knowledge or if it was just beginner's luck, we will let you be the judge of that. A new chapter begins in the history of the Malankara Syrian Orthodox Church. His Grace, Dr. Kyriakos Theophilus Tirmini, was enthroned as the regional metropolitan of the Tiruvananthapuram diocese. His Sunthronisa Susrusha was held on the 15th of July in the presence of the Chief Minister of Kerala, our clergy and faithful. May God bless His Grace on the new chapter of his ministry. Following the Susrusha, Chief Minister V.D. Satishan reaffirmed the government's commitment to finding lasting solutions to the long-standing Malankara Church dispute. He is hopeful that a solution can be achieved during this current government's tenure, and deeply expresses his commitment to pursuing peace and reconciliation. His Beatitude Abu Nur Basilius Joseph Bava was welcomed by the Archbishop of Canterbury to Lambeth Palace. This meeting holds a special significance as it marks the 150th anniversary of the Mulanthurthi Synod of 1876. His Holiness More and More Ignatius Peter III travelled to England and met with the then Archbishop of Canterbury to preserve the Orthodox faith. 150 years later, this meeting reminds us of the shared history between our two churches. Family Conference 2026, organised by the Malankara Syrian Orthodox Church and hosted by St. Gregorios Jesusi Newcastle, is to be held on the 26th and 27th of September. We extend our deepest gratitude to St. Mary's Jesusi Liverpool and St. Ignatius Jesusi Coventry for inaugurating their registrations for this event. The registration was inaugurated by Reverend Father Eldor Rajan and the Secretary of Liverpool Palli, Mr. Tomachan Skaria. The registration was inaugurated by Reverend Father Sajjan Matthew by presenting the flyer to Mr. Shan Samuel at Coventry Palli. May the remaining parishes follow in your footsteps as we grow closer to Family Conference 2026. The faithful across the UK have been honoured to receive His Grace Dr. Matthias Morantimus Tirmini in this month. In particular, His Grace was welcomed by St. Thomas JSOC Portsmouth, where he led the Holy Kurbana for the Dukharona of St. Thomas. During his visit, His Grace also celebrated the Holy Kurbana at St. Jacob's JSOC Mansfield in their new church. We thank dear Antimus Tirmini for his continued support and spiritual guidance. Do you know what Manhar means? The Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Student Movement UK is hosting their annual camp Manhar 2026 from the 28th of August to the 30th of August. This camp will be held in Shrewsbury, where our students will flourish during a weekend of enlightenment, or Manhar as it's called in our liturgical language of Aramaic. Registrations will be closing in 1 week, and we encourage all students aged 13 to 21 to register for the event. The JSOSM committee thanks all adjuncts, parents and students who have registered and are supporting the event. St. Kyriakos JSOC Stoke-on-Trent warmly invite our dear faithful to take part in the Perunal celebration of St. Kyriakos on the 18th and 19th of July. This weekend, we celebrate the life of St. Kyriakos, who was martyred as a young child for defying Alexander of Tarsus's decree to worship Roman gods as he boldly proclaimed his Christian faith. JSOE UK have launched a podcast for our faithful to connect through thought-provoking discussion and faith-centered conversation. The podcast, Studio Yudho, will be available to listen on the JSOE YouTube page. May their efforts guide us spiritually as we navigate religion and faith in a modern world. Episode 81 of Tiruvachana Tanalan was presented by Mrs. Rennie Jose of St. Mary's Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church, Liverpool. Thank you, dear Mrs. Rennie Jose, for your beautiful reflection and intercession of our Blessed Mother Mary. Mr. Shaji Joseph celebrated his 60th birthday in the presence of St. George Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Congregation in Stockport. His 60th birthday was facilitated by Reverend Father Sibi Valian, Managing Committee, and the faithful members of the congregation. St. Mary's Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church, Exeter, hosted their annual JSVBS on the 11th of July. This year's theme was based on Job, chapter 40, verse 9. glory and beauty. Throughout the day, Sunday school students took part in a variety of engaging activities, including team art, Sneha Vidanu and games, helping them grow in faith and fellowship. We extend our sincere thanks to all the Achins, parents, youth association and student movement members for their dedication to inspiring the next generation. Sunday School Midlands Zonal Kalosabam 2026 was hosted by St Ignatius JSOC Coventry on the 20th of June 2026. Congratulations to St Mary's JSOC Leicester for achieving first place in the overall competition, and congratulations to Mor Baselius JSOC Derby for securing first place runner-up, and St Ignatius JSOC Coventry for achieving third place. Thank you for watching this week's Weekly Roundup. I've been your host Andrea, and don't forget to stay tuned for next week's episode.